are pink and purple. I dyed the top gray last night and then the bottom pink, and it turned purple and pink, and oh well. I'm not like unhappy. There's like a few spots that look gray. I think the purple will fade to the gray that I dyed it, but I'm not angry. I think I like the dusty purpley, and I was kind of hoping that the pink would be lighter, but that's okay because it gives it time to fade. But that is that. And today I'm feeling a little bit better. I don't want to jinx it and say that I'm like all better, because I don't think I am, but I am going to try and crochet and make ornaments, because our tree has no ornaments. Our tree doesn't have ornaments on it, and Christmas is next week, I think. I don't know. Christmas is very, very soon, and the fact that there's no ornaments is kind of depressing. And the fact that we can't turn the lights on is really depressing too. But I would rather not, have a seizure, so until we can find the remote, we're just gonna keep them off. But I really want to focus on ornaments and Christmas gifts. I really need to work on my husband's, because I know that the other Christmas gift that I was making is not going to make it there on time for Christmas. So I think I'm going to put that one aside and work on my husband so he can at least open that one on Christmas. But yeah, that is that for today. I need to style my hair so that I can actually show you guys how it looks. Look right here is gray. I don't know. Oh well. People have been bugging me to do pink for so long, so here's the pink. And yeah, I'm gonna go finish my food before my dogs try to take it. Hey guys, I'm checking in because I haven't talked to you guys all day, but it's because my cycle finally came around, and since it's been like 4 months since I've had one, the cramps are awful. I legit have not been able to move all day. I've been struggling trying to get my hot water bottle hot enough, or trying to get my heating pad warm enough. I've just been sitting in the bath. It's been a miserable day. It's been all day long. And I'm at a point that I'm like, okay right now, but I don't want to jinx it. But yeah, it's been rough. I don't get my period very often, but when it comes around, oh my gosh, it's awful. I can't do anything. Okay. I've taken medicine for it. Nothing touched it at all today. So, dealt with one thing. I'm kind of over it, and now it's another thing. Oh, joys. The joys of being a woman. I wonder if it hurts so bad because, the walls of the uterus have been building up for, 4 months. Maybe. Who knows? That's when I need to talk to a gynecologist, but my last one was awful. So I'll talk to my next one. Alright. I'm gonna go. I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, so I'm crocheting, and in between my crocheting, I'm watching TikTok. For some reason, I'm crocheting and it's making me unbelievably nauseous, which is so weird. But ever since I stopped taking, what is it called? Zoloft. I've been getting nauseous every time I eat or every time I get into a car. So maybe that's just because I'm getting off my medication. Oh well. But I'm watching TikToks, and it's a bunch of ballet dancers and the Nutcracker, and it just makes me think, have I ever told you guys that, I was a dancer for, a lot of my life? Let me see if I can put you down. Sprocket's gonna kill this. I feel awful. But yeah, I danced from before I can even remember. I remember dancing when I was super young. I didn't start off in ballet. I started off in tap, but then my parents switched me to ballet, and then at one point I was in jazz / hip hop, and so I did quite a few different type of dance, but ballet was like my favorite. But that just reminds me that like when I was dancing during the Christmas, it wasn't Christmas time until we started practicing for the Nutcracker, and we started early, but like Christmas wasn't Christmas until we were performing the Nutcracker. And I just, maybe that's why Christmas hasn't felt like Christmas in like ever, because of the Nutcracker, because I miss it. I miss dancing. I did so many different roles in the Nutcracker. Like I was a party girl. I played a party boy one time, and my hair was like down to my waist, bleach blonde, super long hair. They made me put a wig on. I was like, really? You couldn't let me be a girl? Like, do you see how much hair I have? Like, it was long. But they're like, no, you're gonna be a little boy. Whatever. I was a little boy. I was a little party boy. I was a party girl a few different times. I was a candy cane dancer. And then I played a bonbon a few times. I like did all these dances a few different times. And I was a bonbon. So like there's this one part, I can't remember her name, but she's like a mother something, and she's like huge, and the bonbons come bursting out of her skirt. And I did that like twice. I think I was a candy cane dancer like twice. I was a part of the Arabian dance at one point. Honestly, that one was easy for me. I just held a carpet. Your arms get really sore, and when you are, because you have to stay there the whole time, and when you're not holding the carpet or something, you had to have your arms like this the whole time because you were on stage. And let me tell you, you get tired because you have to stand a certain way, and I'm just like, oh my gosh. I feel like I'm missing a few other dances that I did. Like, I feel like I did a few other ones, but those are just the ones that I can remember. And like, it wasn't just like one year I was just the party girl, and then the next year I was this one. No, it was like, then like the opening like scene, you see Clara getting ready for the party, and then that goes away, and then you just see a bunch of like kids and people walking to go to the party. And like I did that. There was one time my partner and I can't remember her name, but we ended up becoming really close friends, but only in dance. But her and I had to pull a little sleigh across the stage, which was so scary because like one, the curtain's right here, and you've got like, okay, that's an exaggeration, but like there wasn't much room that you could walk in front of the curtain, and like, because you're not just walking, you're like dance walking. And so like, one, there's not a lot of room. You have to be graceful. And two, we're pulling this little sled with a tree on it. And when you first walk out, and then when you walk back into the curtains, there were cords. And I remember we had to practice so many times to not accidentally pull a cord out. It was so nerve-wracking. And sometimes you had a lantern. I mean, I remember like the first year I did it, I was with an older adult, like I wouldn't say an adult, but I was with a teenager because I was kind of really young. And then that was the year that I was a boy. And so like I got to antagonize one of the little girls. I just remember like poking her or something, and then we'd run around and then run back and then run around and then run. It was so fun. Like, I loved it. I don't think I did anything else. Like, I know I never played a rat. I know I never was a soldier. Let's see. I never was part of the Sugar Plum Fairy stuff because I wasn't old enough at that time. But like some of the dances I was a part of, we were a part of the second act. So during the second act, you have to just all of them stand together for, I can't remember for what, but you had your positions you had to hold while Clara and like the Nutcracker were dancing and doing their thing. It was mostly Clara. But like we were just standing there and holding those positions for so long, and it's just I miss it. I had to stop dancing because we moved in with my grandparents, and we were taking care of them, and like we just didn't have the money to pay for the new dance studio. I missed my dance studio. I wanted to dance so bad. Sometimes I still do, but I'm like, I'm 25 now, and I think I stopped dancing around 13. And even when I was 13, like, there was a few years where we had to stop taking classes because, you know, money was tight. And, like, I never hold that against my parents or anything, but so I should have been in point shoes, but I just wasn't, which is kind of sad. I don't know, dancing was part of my life. Like, I did that for so long. I did it for as long as I can remember. I feel like I started doing that, like, really young. I want to say kindergarten or something, probably even sooner, because there's, like, really, really little pictures of me in, like, costumes and stuff. I know I have some of those pictures somewhere, like, packed away. So whenever I find them again, I'll show you guys, but it's not Christmas without the Nutcracker, and I'm so sad that I don't get to be a part of the Nutcracker anymore. I want to go see a professional ballet of the Nutcracker. I think that would be amazing. I have one CD of the Nutcracker that I was in. I know that we had more. I'm not sure whatever happened to them, but I know that I have my hands on one of them, which, lucky me. I know at the time I, like, hid it, and my mom was not very happy with me because I was supposed to keep it with all the other dances, but I didn't. So I wonder if I could get Chad to watch the Nutcracker with me. I love the Nutcracker. It's not Christmas without the Nutcracker. I'm getting dizzy. My brain zaps are messing with me. I think it's funny that I've been, like, dancing or doing stuff that, like, I think it's funny that I've been doing, like, dancing or just, like, performing since I was really young. Like, I was a dancer for most of my life, and then after I wasn't dancing, I was acting. I was acting even before, like, I quit dancing. It was pretty cool. I remember being in 2nd grade, and I tried out for, like, a play that was put on in front of the whole school, and I did it. Like, it was just a play that our teacher wrote and put on, but I did it. And then in high school, I was in drama. I started in middle school. I was in a few plays in middle school, and then I was in a few in high school. I love acting. I didn't have very big roles in any of them, except my senior year of high school. I had the biggest role I'd ever had, and most of the time I was always, like, just an extra, or just someone that wasn't really important, or I didn't get in it at all. I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't think my drama teacher liked me. I still don't think she likes me, because, like, she's friends with everyone that we graduated with in high school, but she refused to, like, friend me. So I'm like, I don't know why, but I don't think you liked me. And she just gave me that vibe the whole time. Like, she just gave me the vibe that she didn't like me. But I have my theories on that, but I'll keep those to myself. But my senior year, I finally had gotten, like, an actual speaking role, but I got the lead in our senior play. And what was so great about that was, well, I want to say it's great, but I also, like, don't want to say great, because there was only 4 characters in that play. And me being the lead, I was in almost every scene except one, which was the shortest scene. But normally, like, the plays are just huge, and, like, so many people are involved, so, like, you get super close to your cast mates and stuff. But because this one had only 4 characters, I only got close to the 4 people that was in the play with me. But it was so fun. I was in the play's called Proof, and I can't remember the name of the person who wrote it. I want to say it's, like, Audrey something. Here, let me look it up. Okay, so I looked it up. It's Proof by David Auburn, and I was Catherine. I was a secret mathematician. I don't want to spoil it for you. I know that there's a movie that they made out of it. I've never seen the movie. I've always wanted to. But there's actually a play of it on YouTube. And when I used to watch it religiously when I got really sad and I was down and I was in a really rough place. So I don't know if it's still there on YouTube, but I mean, you could always look it up. But I loved it. I loved being Catherine. I had to dye my hair brown. Like, I was so sad because the director was like, no, because at the time I had like colorful hair, and she's like, no, I don't think your character would have colorful hair, so you have to dye your hair. And I had blonde hair at the time. I had blonde and green hair. Like, it was split dye. I had blonde on this side and green on this side. And she's like, you have to dye your hair dark brown. And I was like, what? What? She's like, yeah, because the person that's playing your sister, she has black hair. And the person that was playing my sister, she was like, I'm willing to, like, dye my hair. I can make it a lighter color so that we could be closer to blonde so that Jade doesn't have to put brown over her hair. And my director was like, no, we'll just, Jade dyes her hair all the time. She's always got colorful hair, so we'll just have her go brown. And I'm like, this is my senior year, right before my prom, right before my graduation, and you're making me go dark brown? I was losing it. But I ended up doing it. And because I dyed my hair dark brown to make my director happy, my hair ended up getting chopped off right before the day before graduation. No, it wasn't even the day before graduation. The day of graduation. Was it the day before? I think it might have been the day before. No. I'm losing it. It was the day of graduation. My mom went to get my hair professionally done because I wanted lighter hair because it was brown. So we went to a hairstylist school, and my hair got fried, and they gave me a pixie cut, and so many people were so mad at me. I remember my graduation day, people were like, you look like a boy. I'm so mad you cut your hair. Like, you used to have long hair. Like, they were mad. And because I couldn't get it blonde again, or close to, like, a color that made me happy, I finally just did a full color of green, like, because my dad always told me I couldn't go a full color. I had to have blonde in my hair if I was under 18 and in his house before I graduated. But because I was 18 and technically I had already gotten my diploma, but I was just going to walk the stage, I was like, well, we can't get my hair to blonde because it's fried off, so let's just put green on top of it. Yeah, people were really not happy with me on my graduation. My graduation, I hate thinking about it. My high school graduation was not a fun time at all, but yeah, I dyed my hair brown for a play, and I refused to dye my hair a solid natural color for a job. I just put wigs on or, like, cover my hair. That was my rant about the Nutcracker that ended up talking about graduation, and I don't really know how we got here. I really want to keep crocheting, but I am feeling so nauseous. Ugh. I'm trying to make, like, a little box for someone for Christmas. It's a box. I grabbed my glasses because I thought it would help me see, but, like, I can't tell if it's helping or if it's just making, like, everything worse. So that's why they're just chilling in my head. I need to start wearing my glasses more. Like, I don't have to wear them all the time. And because especially like this, like, it really honestly doesn't help me wearing my glasses. It doesn't help me to see. I feel like I'm squinting even more trying to look at. I'm supposed to get readers. Like, when I went to the eye doctor, he's like, yeah, you should probably, like, invest in some reading glasses to help when you're doing stuff like crochet and stuff. I just have yet to do that because I don't know what kind of reading prescription I'll need. But like every time we go to the store where there's ones that you can go check to see which eyeglasses you need, like which reader prescription, the person, like Chad, I'm with Chad is just not really in the mood to be in Walmart and let me check what readers I need. Not because he like doesn't want me to, but it's just he doesn't do well with big crowds, especially in the store. He just wants to get in and get out. So I can't really blame him. But yeah, I wish I could be back in dance or acting again. I absolutely loved it. It gave me so much joy. Hey, quit it. He's trying to pull my blanket down, and if he pulls my blanket down, he'll take my phone down because I have it on a stand. Well, I don't have it on a stand. I just have it sitting on top of the blankets. So, yeah. What makes you feel like it's not the holidays if you don't have it? Like, do you guys have anything? Because mine is definitely... He's pulling my blankets down. What helps you feel like you're really in the holiday season? Or, like, what can you not go without? Is that the right wordage? Like, when it's the holidays, you're like, okay, now it's definitely time for this. Because that is definitely the Nutcracker for me. I used to watch it every single year. I used to watch the Nutcracker that I was in. Because I still have the DVD. I haven't watched it in a few years. And there's no way in heck my husband would like to watch it. He might. I actually don't know. I just don't think he'd be interested. Because it's like not a professional ballet. It's just a school. And most of it's just little kids. But yeah. Mine's a Nutcracker. And also... the Polar Express and Prep and Landing. That is like such an underrated cartoon. I think it's from Disney. I remember it being on like the Disney Channel all the time. It was like Prep and Landing, like two little elves that get the houses ready for Santa to put the presents in. I really like the first one of that. And Tom and Jerry's Christmas episode. I don't know if it's an episode or a movie because it's really long, and that's the only one that Jerry can talk in. I think Jerry talks in that one. I think so, because I think he talks to an elf and they're trying to find the toy maker. I love that one. Those are like the movies that if I'm like really not feeling the Christmas spirit, I put on. I have not put them on yet because I have no way to watch the Polar Express. I have yet to find a good Nutcracker, and I don't have Prep and Landing. I need to get it. What else? I need to pull up YouTube and watch the Tom and Jerry like cartoon, like Christmas special. That's what I need to do. I have my doctor's appointment tomorrow. It's like super early in the morning because it was originally supposed to be next Friday, but because of the symptoms I've been experiencing with my medication, I decided let's move that appointment up just to make sure I'm not going through like serotonin syndrome or something. I don't think I am. I definitely think that this is withdrawals from Zoloft because I've had so much in my body for so long. Now my body is just not used to not having it, so it's going through withdrawals even though I tapered down. We might have tapered down too fast and switched too fast, so I should have like gone slower. But I'll see what my doctor has to say. I don't want to get off of Wellbutrin just yet. I want to give it a little bit longer to see if it works. But I'm also going to ask her if I can take my heart medication with this medicine because I forgot to ask her the first time. And I'm going to make sure that it won't interfere with the migraine medicine I'm on because I did read that Wellbutrin doesn't work well with like some migraine medicines, but I googled it and it didn't say anything about mine. Well, it did. It said it could interfere, but like it's not super likely. But also the medicine that I'm on is, if taken in high enough dosage, is a an epilepsy medication to help with seizures. I'm just not on a high enough dose. And I know that Wellbutrin can like lower the threshold for like seizures. I can never say that word. And my neurologist thinks that I could be having seizures. Not for sure yet. So no one get any worried. I have to get the EEG? I can't remember. I'm still waiting on that one to get approved to see if it's happening. So we're gonna do a test in office for that, and then we'll do a 3-day test. I don't know if I'll be able to go home for that or if I'll have to like stay in the hospital for it. I don't know. But yeah, I don't think it's seizures, but it doesn't hurt to check it out. My doctor's probably gonna give me crap because I haven't called the cardiologist this week, but it's Thursday and I'm barely feeling like I can function like a human again and move. And then I got hit with unbelievably painful period cramps today. So, you know what? I'm doing what I can. And what I can is not great, but that's another reason I really want to stay on Wellbutrin, is because she said that it helps people concentrate and like be motivated. I have a very hard time staying motivated and getting stuff done because I'm so scatterbrained. I want to get tested for like ADHD or something, just because I drive my husband insane with the way that I do things, because I can never just stick to one thing. I have to do so many different things at once, and just my habits, it's not the same as his. So I want to stay on it for that reason, but my husband really wants me to get off, and I'm just like, it's not even a full week yet. We haven't even given it a full week. I think today is actually a full week on it, maybe a little bit longer, but still. I know that the brain zaps are slowly starting to go away. They're still happening. I might be dealing with vertigo. Super nauseous all the time, but okay, that's a lie. I'm not super nauseous all the time. I'm really nauseous like after I eat or when I'm in the car, which I do get car sick if I'm sitting in the back seat, but since like getting off of Zoloft, just being in the car, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. So I need to get little baggies in the car. I should just grab one of the million things of dog poop baggies we have. Just shove one in my purse. That wouldn't be a bad idea. I should probably do that. But yeah. My box needs to be a lot longer than this. I'm not even doing it in the right color, but I don't really care. I feel like I'm just kind of rambling. I'm not sure what all we're gonna be up into on Chad's leave. He wants to like start cleaning the house and getting ready for the move, which I don't blame him. I kind of want to too. But he also, I know he needs to relax. I want him to relax. I don't want him to be so fret. I told him that I want to help clean the house, but he's gonna have to not get so aggressive and want it done super, super fast, because that's not how my body works anymore. I mean, technically, it's really honestly never how I've worked, but I have a routine with the way that I want to clean things, but I like to be able to talk while I'm cleaning. I love body doubling. I don't know if many people know what that is, but it's just having someone there with you. Like, that's what I like when I'm cleaning. I want someone to body double with me. I want them to sit there, talk to me while I'm cleaning, because it makes me feel better. I don't just, like, sure, I love listening to music, but I would rather have someone present with me while I'm doing it. And I asked Chad to do that, and he's like, I can't do that. I just want to get it up and get it done because I'm watching you and you're not doing it the way that I would do it or as fast as I would do it. And he just gets, I wouldn't say angry, but just his attitude's different than mine. This isn't me bashing my husband. No one think that I'm bashing my husband because I love him. He's great. This is just me pointing out our differences. And that's okay. You're allowed to have differences. You're supposed to have differences in relationships. But we have to find a way that works for us. We did have a way that worked for us before I got sick, but now that I'm sick, it's a little harder. But it's okay. I still want to get a office chair, like with wheels and stuff, so that I could roll around the house. Roll around dusting, roll around putting dishes away. I'd even do it with a vacuum cleaner since our our robot vacuum cleaner stopped working again. Oh yeah. I've been yapping for like over 15 minutes, so I guess I'll let y'all go. I'm just gonna probably lay down or something because I'm getting too nauseous with this. It might be the hook size because my boys lost the hook that I was using for this pattern. I hope it's not outside. I have a feeling it could be outside, but I hope not because it's the only hook I have in that size. Ugh, okay. I'm gonna go.